Hey everybody, on this video we're going to talk cutting Tibbe keys here. I've got a 2005 Jaguar S-Type lock. I got this from a junkyard. And I've actually used the Tibbe pick here to pick and decode it. If you want to see that video, it is going to be up in the top right corner here. So you can check out using this pick and decoder to determine our cuts. And we've got our M3 jaw for our Condor Dolphin. That's just cut Tibbe keys. One confusing thing I've seen is there's actually a screw here. If you screw that screw in, zoom in here, it actually come out here and it'll change how far the tip actually goes in, which changes your spacing on it. And for the key to work, the screw needs to be backed all the way out. I don't know why it's there. It might be some other kind of vehicles that use it. I'm not sure if anybody knows. You can put that in the comment. I'd be curious. And figured out, just process of elimination, basically just, have it all the way out. It doesn't work, turn it in, turn it in, turn it in until you get all the way in where the key will go all the way in there without hitting the screw at all, and your key will actually work. So how this works, is you put your key in and 2mm Allen wrench and lock it down. And by the way, I just stuck the key shell on here just so I have something to turn, because you actually have to rotate the key, and we'll show you that process here in the video. You gotta kind of just crank your key blank down in there, and then you can just rotate it to the different positions that the Condor or Condor Dolphin tells you to rotate it. So that's what the jaw looks like, and that's how you set it up. So we'll head out to my van here where the key machine actually is, and we'll throw this in the machine and we'll cut the key. All right, I'm actually in my van now. I've got my machine actually mounted down, so it's not as easy to film as it was before, and I could just move it. But anyway, here's our M3 jaw. We're just going to put it on the carriage as you would any other jaw. Go ahead and lock it down. All right, got our Tibbe key in there. Turn the machine on. Okay, go connect my phone to it real quick here. All right, and I'm going to do cut by bitting. And this is FO 26 or 21, I can't remember here. 21, FO 21. And six bitting Tibbe. All right, it's going to tell us here to put it in the A position and switch number 1. So that's where we're at. And our bitting we're going to be cutting is 341-242. So I'm going to do 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 2. All right, so we got our bitting plugged in. I'm going to hit cut, and the machine's going to actually tell us here, make sure we're in the first position, and we are. So hit continue, and it's going to go ahead and just index the key. One cuts are actually, it's just a no cut here, so it's just going to just index the key here. And that's going to tell us to go to position number 2, and it actually has a little diagram, so we're going to just go one click over to 2 and hit continue. And I'm going to show the whole process here. It's kind of slow with these keys, but so it's going to be a longer video than normal. And what it's doing now is it's cutting our number 2 cut. Is essentially what it's doing here. Now it's going to tell us to rotate it to the next position, so we will go one click over, continue. All right, and it's going to have us go to the next position. So go one more click, continue. Basically, when you're cutting these keys, you're just cutting a quarter of them at a time. So that's cutting our number 4 cuts now. All right, and now see, it's going to tell us to actually go to position 2 over here on the B side of it. Alright, and it's going to just have us one more click and continue. And it'll tell us to rotate it again. Alright, now it's going to tell us to basically turn it all the way upside down, so we're going to cut the other half of the key. It's going to just index it again. And we'll go to number 2. It's just cutting our position number 4 and 6 here, which are 2 cuts. And just basically, just one more click. And let's go one more. That's going to cut our 4s. And then we're going to be actually 75% of the way done here after this. And now we're going to be going back to this direction. So make sure you just line up the little arrow that actually shows you where it's got to be. You know, you can forgive the helicopter noise. I'm near a Navy base, they're flying around all day. Let's just go another click here. Alright, puts us at about 89%. Alright, and we are done. So now I gotta just rotate it back to where we can see our grub screw. My phone away here. I'm gonna just unscrew it so we can remove the key. And notice here, this leaves a lot of burrs. I use the 1.5mm cutter. So I'm gonna just deburr it on the blitz real quick here. Alright, so there's what our cut key looks like. It's our bitting of 341242, and the lock is all the way down there. So see if it so you know it'll always go to the lock position, and you notice it actually goes to unlock as well. So you see that the key does work. And flip it over here, it should work on both sides. with the tailpiece turning. So our key is cut. So that's basically how you do this on a Condor Dolphin, how to cut a Tibbe key. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments. I try to answer just about everything. And so if you want to see this lock picked and decoded, check out the video. It's going to be at the end and up in the corner. And also like and subscribe to both channels, and on. And we'll talk to everybody later.